guys, I'm gonna represent my group members by telling what is a praying mantis. Praying mantis are predatory insects named for the look of their folded forelegs, which are held close together as if it's praying. So the name most commonly refers to Mantis religiosa, the European praying mantis. But it is also used for many of the other 2,500 mantis species in the world, which live on all continents except Antarctica. Therefore, we will explain about the taxonomy hierarchy of a praying mantis, which consists of kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and lastly, the species.
Within each domain, organisms are further classified into kingdoms. There are 5 major kingdoms: Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Protista, and Bacteria.
This is the example of the kingdom that we learned from biodiversity in this SEM.
Based on our study of selected organisms are Kingdom Animalia.
The photo shows the example of kingdom Animalia.
Kingdom Animalia includes all animal species. All members of this kingdom are multicellular and have eukaryotic cells.
Nucleus is the most important organelle in eukaryotic cells.
They are also heterotrophic, meaning they consume other organisms.
This is differentiation between autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic is an organism that produces its own foods, while heterotrophic is an organism that does not make its own food. Our organism chosen is heterotrophic. For information, this is differentiation between the kingdoms: Plantae, Animalia, Protista, Fungi, and Bacteria.
Phylum is a level of classification of a taxonomy and within kingdom and number of class. Traditionally, in the botany, the term designated as B plus EB instead of phylum, although the International Code of Nomenclature for algae, fungi, and plants. Phylum Arthropoda, meaning planted food, common name arthropods. Distinguishing characteristic: segmented bodies and jointed limbs with chitin exoskeleton. Taxa 125000 plus extent 2000 plus ht. Subphylum Hexapoda, meaning the largest grade of arthropods and include the extent arthro species. It includes the crown group class insects as well as the much smaller class Echinata, which includes 3 orders of Miller's arthropods that were once considered insects: Columbola, the springtails, Protora, Coneates, and Diplora, 2 pronged bristails. The insect and springtails are very abundant and are some of the most important pollinators, basal consumers, scavengers or derivativores, and micropredators in terrestrial environments. Hexapods are named for their most distinctive feature: a 3-part body plan with a consolidated thorax and 3 pair of legs. Most other arthropods have more than 3 pair of legs. Most recent studies have recovered Hexapoda as a subgroup of Crustacea.
The meaning of infraclass is a subcategory in a class that is used a group organism. Group organism that has more specific characteristics compared a class but are still more general compared to an order. The function in infraclass is to help scientists to further divide classes into more specific groups. Thus, facilitated the study and understanding of evolution and adaptation in more detail. Meaning, subclass is a subcategory in a class that groups a class of organisms based on more specific characteristics than is still more general compared to infraclass or order. Function of subclass is to divide the class into smaller and more specific groups, thus helping in understanding the diversification and specialism of organisms in the class. Hyla are further subdivided into classes. Organisms in the class share even more specific characteristics than those in phylum. For instance, the class Mammalia within Chordata phylum include all animals that nurse their young with milk. Based on our research, we found the animal class Insecta, while flower class Nutera and subclass Petriocota.
So my part is to share to you about taxonomy hierarchy about mantis. First, order is called Mantodia. A class is divided into even final groupings called orders. Organisms in an order share even more specific similarities. The order Carnivora within the Mammalia class includes all meat-eating mammals like lions, tigers, and bears. The second one, my part is about family for mantis. It's called Mantidae, and for subfamily about mantis is called Mantinae. So, orders are further subdivided into families. Next, organisms within a family are closely related and share many characteristics. The Felidae family within the Carnivora order includes all cat species, such as lions, tigers, and house cats. So that's all from me.
So moving to my part, I will go ahead and explain what is the genus and also the species for this insect that our group have chosen. So the genus of this insect is a mantis. In biological classification, the genus is a taxonomic rank, whereas it is used in biological hierarchy of the organism. It comes above the species and below family. Therefore, the genus of this mantis is a family where it's divided into genera, which is the singular one. Organisms within a genus are very similar and can often interbreed. For mantis, which are part of the order Martodia, the genus is an important classification level that helps in organizing and also identifying these insects based on their evolutionary relationship and physical characteristic. So there are three characteristics defining a genus of this insect. The first one is morphological similarities. The morphological similarities which we can see from the genes of these insects. The second one, genetic relatedness. And the last one is the behavioral traits, how the behavior of a mantis can live up itself in a forest. So moving to the last part of our video is about the species of this insect. We have noted that the species of this insect, or known as the genus mantis, it is referred to the European mantis. Alright, the species is the lowest level of the taxonomic hierarchy, whereas it is the species in a group of organisms that can interbreed and produce fertile offspring. Mantis religiosa, or known as European mantis, it is called like that, referred because its posture look like a praying insect. This species is widespread in Europe and parts of Asia and also North America. So the importance of species classification is the biodiversity studies and the conservation efforts, and last but not least, ecological research. Thank you.